Good morning and welcome to the Open Heavens Daily Devotional on this day, Monday, November 11, 2024. Our topic is Hold Fast to Your Vision, Part 3. A memory verse taken from the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 2, and it says, Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and sit down at the right hand of the throne of God. Bible text taken from the book of Genesis chapter 30 verse 25 to 43. And it came to pass when Rachel was born, Joseph, that Jacob said unto Laban, Send me away that I may go unto my own place, to my country. Give me my wives and my children for whom I have served thee, and let me go. For thou knowest my service which I have done thee. And Laban said unto him, I pray thee, if I have found favor in thy eyes, tarry, for I have learnt by experience that the Lord has blessed me for thy sake. And he said, Appoint me thy wages, I will give it. And he said unto him, Thou knowest how I have served thee, and how thy cattle was with me. For it was little which thou hadst before I came, and it is now increased unto a multitude. And the Lord has blessed thee since my coming. And now when shall I provide for my own household? And he said, What shall I give thee? And Jacob said, Thou shalt not give me anything. If thou wilt do this thing for me, I will again feed and keep thy flock. I will pass through all thy flock today, removing from hence all thy specks and spotted cattle, and all the brown cattle among the sheep, and the spotted and speckled among the goats, and of such shall be my heir. So shall my righteousness answer for me in time to come, when it shall come for my heir before thy face. Every one that is not speckled and spotted among the goats and brown among the sheep shall be counted stolen with me. And Laban said, It might be according to thy word. And he removed that day the goats that were ring-staked and spotted, and all the she-goats that were speckled and spotted, and every one that had some white in it, and all the brown among the sheep, and gave them into the hands of his sons. And he set 3 days' journey between himself and Jacob fed the rest of Laban's flock. And Jacob took him rods of green polar, and of the azure and chestnut trees, and peeled white streak in them, and made the white appear which was in the rod. And he set the rod which he had piled before the flock in the gutter, in the watering trough, when the flock came to drink, and they should conceive when they came to drink. And the flock conceived before the rod, brought forth cattle ring-streaked, speckled, and spotted. And Jacob did separate the lamb, and set the faces of the flock towards ring-stake, and all the brown in the flock of Laban. And he put his own flock by themselves, and put them unto Laban's cattle. And it came to pass, whensoever the stronger cattle did conceive, that Jacob laid the rod before the eyes of the cattle in the gutter, and they might conceive among the rod. And when the cattle was feebled, he put them not in. So the feeble were Laban's, and the strongest Jacob's. And the man increased exceedingly, and had much cattle, and men servants, and camel, and asses. The message. Today I will conclude my teaching on vision by emphasizing that you can become what you see. In today's Bible reading, Laban agreed to give Jacob all the speckled sheep in his flock as wages. However, because he wanted to cheat him, he secretly removed all the speckled sheep, leaving only plain colored sheep within the flock. Despite this, Jacob peeled trees back and made marks on them. He placed the mark back at the place where the sheep usually drank from, so that whenever they came to drink, they would see them. He also ensured that the animal faced the mark back whenever they were mating. Before long, the plain-colored sheep started producing specked offspring, until the speckled sheep were more than the plain-colored ones within the flock. Jacob changed the DNA of the sheep by changing what they saw. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 18 says that as we keep looking at Jesus, we were transformed into his image. You pay attention to what you are looking at now, because that is what you will become in future. Deliberately fix your attention on the things and people that will influence you to become what you intend to become in the future. The first time I went to South Korea to attend Dr. Yogi's show church, I saw that they had 7 services in a 50-seater capacity auditorium on that Sunday. They had to beg those who have come to the service that day not to come the following week. I saw something that depicted what I wanted to become. So I took that vision to God and cried to him about it. Some years later, I went back there, and this time I was able to meet with him, and he said, "I have heard of you. Will you please pray for me?" I caught a vision the first time I went there, and God began to align things to make me become what I saw. When I went back, I was a different person. If you have a vision and you remain focused on it, you will become what you see in your vision. Lastly, what you indulge in determines your destiny. In Judges 16, Samson kept indulging in the wrong things. He kept visiting harlots and committed all manner of atrocity. That was why he died young. Gehazi could have become a great prophet than Elisha, but his love to silver and gold made him end up as a leper. Beloved, what vision are you holding on to? Key points. What you see will determine what you will become. This Open Heaven is written by our Father in the Lord, Pastor E.A Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.